People feel more and more exhausted these days. They may be tired from carrying the weight of life's burdens, or maybe it's just the awkward way in which they try to carry that weight. We can be so powerful in one area of our lives, but completely powerless in another. Why? Perhaps it's the quality of our yoke. I was settling in on an international flight to South America, and sitting across the aisle from me was this adorable but thirsty little boy and his mother. The flight attendant handed his mother a juice box, and as the mother tried to puncture the top of the juice box with a narrow straw, the little boy screamed, "I can do it, Mommy. I can do it. Please give it to me. Please, Mommy. I can open it. I can do it myself." She told him, "Be patient. You don't know how to do this." Then he whipped the juice box out of her hands. The juice squirted all over them and the passengers in front of them. There was a big mess. The poor kid was unwilling to let go and accept help. He was determined to do things his way and at his own time, and I totally get it because I can do it too. We all want control. Well, Inc. magazine says that the self-help industry nets about $11 billion a year in self-improvement books and products that basically fall short in helping 40 million people to make the most of themselves. Another $446 billion is spent to make us feel and perform better through medications and drugs. Yet that too comes up short. Save your money and read today's gospel. Jesus says, "Take my yoke and learn from me. You will find rest for yourselves." What is the difference between our yoke and Jesus's yoke? I notice that many people rely on past experiences, knowledge from school, and on the things that they hear from famous people and from the books that they read. This is basically our yoke. On the other hand, Jesus's yoke is our ultimate self-help, because it has nothing to do with self. It is all the power actually comes through him, and it's better than 1,000,000,000,000 self-help books. So imagine the things that we could do and the problems we could solve if we would just take off our yoke and rely on Jesus's yoke and the powerful wisdom that the Almighty God gives us through it. Rather than claim to have the solution on your own, humble yourself, and me too, to find our true strength and direction in him, for his yoke makes all burdens light. Let's accept Jesus' invitation that goes this way in the gospel. "Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest."